Hey guys, it's Ashley with 3R Sales and Service. Today we are taking a look at another one of our FALCON skid packages. So the FALCON has a 5 gallon a minute cold water pressure washer and a 12 volt 7 gallon per minute soft wash system. So up front we have our Honda GX 390 engine with the General Pump TS series belt driven pump on here. When we build these, we try to build them so that everything stays right within this 48 by 48 pallet. So that number one, we can ship it without it being damaged, but so that it can also fit in a 48-inch platform. The only thing that really sticks out past that is the swivels on the hose reels, and generally that's not too much of an issue. So we'll give overall dimensions and all of that good stuff on the website, but the base itself is 48 by 48, and for shipping purposes, that's what it is as well. So anyways, 3,000 PSI, 5 gallon per minute belt driven pressure washer. We've got our bleeder valve on the pressure washer, which primes the pump. It gets all of the air out of the water line between the tank and the pressure washer, making it much easier for startup. It has the cool bypass system, which whenever you are using your pressure washer, you let off the trigger, it cycles the water from the pump back to the water tank, keeping that pump nice and cool whenever you are not, pulling the trigger on the pressure washer itself when it's in bypass mode. Behind the pressure washer, we have a 7 gallon surfactant tank. We've got a 55 gallon bleach tank, and then we have a 55 gallon water tank. So we'll kind of go ahead and move around this way, talk about the rest of everything. So up front, we have our two hose reels. Both hose reels are Titan aluminum reels with stainless steel manifolds. This is our soft wash reel up top with 200 feet of 1/2 inch hose, and at the bottom, we have 200 feet of the 3/8 gray hose for the pressure washer, and both have locking mechanisms down at the bottom. So if you do have this mounted on a trailer or an open truck bed, the hoses won't get free or anything like that and hit the road or anything. So they're kind of secured so they won't move. On the other side of the hose reels, on the pressure washer one, we have our downstream soap injector. It's a stainless steel injector. It is adjustable up to a 20% draw, and this goes right to a selector valve. So we can either pull from the bleach tank, or you can flip that lever and you can pull from whatever soap source you need. So if you have a 5 gallon bucket of degreaser or some specialty detergent, you just drop this dip tube right down into it and you can pull from there without having to have a whole nother separate tank on your skid. The other hose we have here is a 3/4 inch drain hose, and it just drains your water tank, just opening and closing this lever here. So very nice and easy to access. If you have this in a van or in a truck, you could just roll this hose out and it drains from outside the vehicle. Behind the hose reels, you'll see we have some filters here. There's a filter on top of the tank to filter the water before it goes into your water tank, and again another filter at the bottom to keep it filtered before it goes into your pressure washer and soft wash system. The soft wash system, which is kind of hard to see from that side, sorry, is it's a 12 volt, 100 PSI, 7 gallon per minute soft wash. We have our pump right here. We have the accumulator right here. If you're not familiar with how an accumulator works, it kind of helps regulate the flow on your soft wash system. So we find that the performance is better with the accumulator than without it on these systems. Puts less stress on the pump. We have the NOCO battery charger. It is a charger, it's also a maintainer, so you can use it throughout the winter or on slow months or months that you're not using your system, just to keep your battery maintained. And then we have our metering system. The metering system allows you to meter your bleach, your water, and your surfactant. And the nice thing about this is on your bleach valve, assuming that you're using 12.5% concentrate, these numbers right here will tell you exactly what percentage of bleach you are actually drawing through your system. So very easy to use. The charger system hooks up to a regular 110 volt outlet, so you can charge it pretty much anywhere. The way that we have this particular soft wash system set up right now, the bleach line will actually be drawn through a dip tube into the SH tank. So I have that dip tube right here. So the reason why we set it up this way is kind of a simplified way to use it as a soft wash system and also use it as a transfer pump. So whenever you want to use bleach through your soft wash system, you just drop this right down in, just through the cap, and it drops right down in, and all you see out of the top of the tank is this portion right here. Whenever you want to use it as a transfer pump, this is what you would drop down into your concentrate, and then you would use your wand assembly that comes with this unit to spray your product into your bleach tank. So kind of an inexpensive way without having to add a second transfer pump. All right, the other things you'll see up top here is this is where our cool bypass line connects to the water tank. And then this is where the bleach is being drawn out of your bleach tank over to your soap injector. So everything is, the construction on this is mostly aluminum, just so we can kind of keep it as corrosion resistant as possible. But it also makes it lightweight too. So it's much easier to move around if you're trying to install it yourself. But if you have any particular questions on this skid, you can go to our website, it's 3rpressurewashers.com. If it's one that is ready-made, you can check our ready-made section, and that has all of the equipment that we have on the floor ready for pickup, either same day or following day. Or in customizable, gives you some more options to change up some things on your skid. If you have any other questions, feel free to give us a call. Thanks.